G'day, folks. Oh, you just had to do it, didn't you? You just had to wreck it for me.
It's time show. What are you guys doing?
Right now, we can't. We'll just stick with it. I'm a man that likes to get it done in one
Sleepy Town
take.
by the Yarra.
We are heading down to the Sleepy Town by the Yarra this time
Or as
around.
Cal calls it.
Yeah, what do you call Warrandyte? Tell everyone at Warrandyte what you call them.
Let's see how big a hair you've got here.
Let's see if you can.
I think they're one of the fastest and up and coming associations in Victoria, and I think they should commend it for the effort that you do, Justin.
You're not prepared to put the agates on the line right now, are you? Hey?
Didn't say anything.
I will. I'll put his on.
No. Heading out.
You don't get that authority.
Actually, I do.
Heading out to the
want a
Sleepy
job?
Whatever you
Town.
want.
We've actually got people that write stories or forums or blogs or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
and they actually call it the Sleepy Town down by the Yarra. How did all that start?
Like you.
Oh, okay.
Like you taking us down there to film this show last year in the morning and it was bloody freezing.
-7.
Very sleepy.
It is a very, very robust suburb. There's
Lovely
no doubt
place,
about it.
yeah.
Warrandyte. They usually get up by about, I don't know, 12:30, 1 in the
I had a
afternoon.
ripper breakfast there on the main street.
Very,
Walk
very
down to
nice.
IGA.
Very, very nice. We have an IGA. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Things moving right along.
The people watching the show already know that.
Starting with the youth women, proudly sponsored by Porter Davis Homes, Wilson Security, Impact Sports Promotions, and All Over Bins.
We need
All
to have
over bins.
a separate show for Warrandyte sponsors.
Need to look after the
Yeah.
sponsors
What do
out
all
there.
over bins do for you?
Well, if you want to skip or something like that, you're cleaning out at home and you want something bigger than just your normal rubbish bin,
All over it.
give Gavin, Eddie and the boys a call at All Over Bins, they'll look after
Do
you.
they go all over the state?
All over.
There you go.
Too much
So
padding.
not just a
Too
Gavin
much,
name.
too much sponsor padding.
No, we've
Not
got
everyone got that. Let's go.
Fifth position last year, the youth women, coached again by Nicole Howard, 7 and 11.
I've got something to say.
Good name for a convenience store, by the way, 7-Eleven, but that's where they finished last
It is
season.
good. It's really good.
New players, Beth.
Molly Booth, former Venom Junior, Jade Peters, Lauren Robinson, Taylor Summer, and Victoria Bollins, all kind of from the Venom 18s and 16s.
Yep,
Great.
far away.
This team impresses me. It's in my top 5 favourite teams in the Big V.
Ooh,
Wow.
why?
That's a.
I didn't know he was going to say that, by the
No,
way.
you didn't. None of you did.
As you pass the money under the table.
Thanks, Justin.
Well, you do have your arm.
Yeah, I know. So what are you saying there? Play with your ear?
I got the money shirt on too, by the way.
Been to the league.
Well, it is more than
Been to the league a couple of seasons.
Can you
Carry on,
stop- can
carry
you
on. We're
stop
talking about the
crap?
youth.
Serious point.
Why is it?
Sponsored
Yeah,
by
why?
Alligator.
Why?
They've been in the league a couple of seasons. They come in. A lot of the kids, when they come in, they were 15 or 16. They've kept the group fairly similar. They've pushed through. I think I've seen them play a couple of times. I think Nicole Howard is one of the best
Really good.
women's coaches in the whole competition.
Really good.
Yeah.
Each season, their wins have got better and better and better. I know in the practice game they only just lost to Ringwood's VYC team.
Wow.
This team, I reckon, in 3 or 4 years' time, as they get towards the top age in under
Yeah.
23, I think this team will be a VYC women's team. I'm right on the bandwagon. I love what they're doing. They've brought up more juniors again
Yep.
this year.
They're getting
Big
better
fan of
and
this
better.
team. Yep.
Can I add to that? And I appreciate those comments. The policy down there is that the youth teams have to all be homegrown, so no players from outside or other clubs. It's also worth noting in the senior team, I think 5 of the 9 players in the senior team could all play in this team,
Yeah.
and 4 of them could play in this team for the next 4 or 5 years.
I think
So there's a lot of kids coming through.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yep.
kids.
Big fan of Nicole's.
Pull them out of the river.
Georgie Werninghouse, we do. It's like that James Bogue.
Yeah, that's right. It's like they dip Justin Nelson and pull out Callum Chambers.
Yeah, that's right.
Got all the wacky weed growing.
Yes. Yeah, there might be a little bit of that. Anyway, Georgina Werninghouse she made All-Star 5 last season. She's gone up to the D1 women's team, which is
Permanently or
fantastic
she'll
to see.
swing?
No, she'll be up there permanently.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely,
Marge.
she's ready to go.
Marge,
Marge, I think will do alright. Yeah.
Yeah, actually a big
I think
year.
she'll have a good season. for
Average
sure.
double, calling it.
I think it's a pretty good call. 5th last season,
Oh,
7 and 11.
And departed players Tani Nesta, job and uni commitments.
No.
Well, that'd be good if we were talking about Ballarat. You idiot.
Oh,
Do you have any departs then?
Every now and again, we
Did you
do-
mention
Werninghouse?
Medcap? Did you join
I was getting
Medcap?
that. No, I was getting
right,
that.
okay.
Medcap
There you
was
go.
as well. So
finals.
This is what happens.
I think finals. I think finals.
I think it's going to be their first year finals, and that's exciting.
Yeah. Finals for mine.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, you idiot. What are you going with?
Yeah, right.
That's a lot.
You scratched your chin As if you knew everything about
I'm
youth
just
He
women's
hasn't shaved or
basketball.
washed his hair
Oh, I know.
since about 19.
I know more than you. I do. I think I know more than you about that.
About youth women?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I reckon I do.
Who else is in the competition?
You can.
And?
Can. No, I know. Like, you were historically known as a bit short on the info, but anyway.
Pressing on.
Youth men.
No,
Finished
no,
12.
No, you two don't listen. We said we were doing women.
Oh,
We
okay.
did say that.
Because there was such connection between the youth and
The
the Division
synergy
1.
between your two teams.
I love that word. Yes.
Pretty well organised, didn't he? Yeah, I know. Let him have their 3 minutes of
Good thing
fame.
we've got it all scripted.
D1 women out there at Warrandyte last season finished third, 13-6, had the conference system, played Whittlesea.
What's
We
the
won-
heartbreaker?
Went down by 2 points, very, very close, in front of all those horns. We really appreciate it. Thanks very much.
Nice job, Pacers fans.
We know who the coach is. Sponsors Gardner McGuinness Real Estate, Impact
It's
Sports
Justin, by the way.
Promotions, Elite Panels, and all over bins.
From all over the place.
We appreciate all those
Got it
sponsors.
all over bins.
Can I just say with the sponsors as well, this team was the first Warrandyte team into Big V back in 2007. Gardner McGuinness have been naming rights sponsor since day one.
That's
So
so
good.
we really appreciate their
Is that
support.
McGuinness?
Gardner McGuinness. Gardner McGuinness, yep.
Alright. Sounds like an Irish pub.
If you're selling
Yeah,
a
we've got
home,
a Gardner McGuinness's.
We've got a
Another
Gardner
one that's
McGuinness's.
five.
if you're selling a home out in that area, make sure you look them up.
Okay, keep on
Great group
moving.
of people down there, Russell and Vicky. Good. New players coming in, Beth.
Amanda Hedrick from Mildura.
Huge in.
Bang.
And as mentioned before, Georgie Werner House from the youth team.
And out.
Yeah, Jen Cameron, also known as Jen Dorman. Off to Hawthorn and Caroline
Kulikowski, Marsha.
tried, and Lee Wilkins off to Southern Penn.
So a couple of changes there. At the moment, we've got 9 players on our list. That's what we've got at the moment.
Give Rose a call.
Yeah, we need a 10th player. You want a
She's-
gig or?
She can play.
Oh, what was he doing me?
Oh, any?
Yeah,
Your best Tom.
Can you imagine a coach like Justin?
No, wouldn't be
Imagine
pretty.
spending more time with him a week than
How do you all go?
No, finals, definitely.
I think let's not understate how good a signing Amanda Hedricks is. She's come to Melbourne,
Yeah.
and I think she's going to be probably an all-star. I think
Oh,
she's
she's
going to
been
make
right
such a. I think she'll help take your team to the next level. So top 4 for sure.
Yeah.
I'm talking top 2. Like in all seriousness, I think you should be a
Yeah,
top
I think second or third. I think it's going to be Whittlesea, and I think Craigieburn and Warrandyte are going to be second or third.
I think you've got the edge on great.
Oh, here we go.
I
Here we
think
go.
you put it out there, you want to go to state champ next year.
Absolutely.
Yep, which is great. I think you're one player away right now.
Well, we haven't got 9. We need one
From a
more.
championship.
You've been coaching in Div 1 for how long?
Far too long.
No, how long?
Far too long.
9 years?
This will be my 10th all up, I think.
10th season. Have you got a title yet?
Moving right along. No, we haven't. No, we've made finals. I think finals 9 of those 10 years in terms of Warrandyte and Ringwood.
Yep.
So it's been a long time.
Have your men got an import?
Yes.
Why
So
don't you go on?
put them on the line, get yourself an
The
import,
old Cougars.
win yourself your title, and go up.
Plum County.
There you go.
Nice.
Get the plums out. Look, I would like to think that. So where do you think they'll finish? By the way,
You'll finish top 4, but you're not going to win a title with that team.
I think I would hope that it's a top 4 team. So we'll find out. Division 1 women's going to be very competitive. We keep saying that.
You've got 9, so you're going to try and fill that or run.
No. We absolutely need a 10th player.
Yeah, you do.
You can't do it with 9 players.
I have put in a preseason.
Look,
It's a pretty good one.
I'm happy to get you out of training. I'm happy to take a look at you.
No one rebounds and chins the ball like she does. I can assure you, I've seen
Yep.
it.
How would you go up against Wanners?
That'd be a good battle.
I think she'd come off second best.
In a rebounding, yeah, absolutely.
Hear that, Rachel?
That's-
This is the girl that had 30 rebounds in a game.
Yeah, well, you
Alright,
haven't
good.
seen her go for the ball.
Good.
We'll have a chat off here, shall we? Youth men last season. We got that in the right order, by the way.
We have, thank you
Okay,
very
all right.
much.
Finished 12th, 5 and 17. Eastside Mitsubishi, Wilson Security, Impact Sports Promotion, all over bin sponsoring the team. Brent
Oh, the
Reed.
bins, what are they?
Brent Reed.
They do.
Stretch.
If you need a card, by the way, Eastside Mitsubishi.
Okay.
Shameless plug.
Brent Stretch Reed is the coach out there for the youth men, second season in. Look, they had some competitive times last season. They had some times where they learned a few lessons as well. They have got some changes though.
They do. A nice try on your new player, Harry Minifee. He's a bit of MMBL, but also a Sherbrooke Youth League player.
Sherbrooke, yes, he's
Yeah.
played in our MMBL team for the last 12, 18 months or thereabouts.
Zane Kadlicik.
Yep.
Zane
Kadlicik out from the 18s.
18s and Jared Simon from the Venom under 20s team.
Don't want to put pressure on these kids. Kadlicik, a good young junior coming through. Jared Simon, a really good player, really good kid.
Why didn't you get him in 18s then?
No, we like to give him a little
No,
bit
like,
of time.
but I'm saying, like you made particular mention of Jared. Zane's in the 18s and he's up, but it took until he was the 20s for Jared.
I think
I
he's.
think guys
Was he a
can-
late bloomer?
I think 18s was his first season. I think it was his first ever rep season,
Right,
by
sure.
the way. So probably just
They
give
were
him a
pretty
chance to settle
competitive
in.
this team. They were better than their record suggests.
Yeah.
But I think it'd probably be fair for the club to expect them to win more games in this coming year, especially that
Very cool.
they're going to be
Yeah.
in a division that's got 5 new teams. I think if they had a similar record at the end of 2013, I think Warrandyte would probably be disappointed in that. So for me,
Very
I
cool.
expect them to take a step up. Probably not quite finals, but a definite
I
step on
reckon,
the ladder.
I reckon you'd be about 500.
Beth, couple of losses.
Yes, Lachlan McKenzie and Stuart Tyrrell off to Chelsea.
Where do you think they'll finish?
They'll miss out. I'll probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, 500, but they'll miss out. They'll
Same.
improve though.
Just down.
Yeah, I think that's a fair call.
2012 was their first, wasn't it?
Yep.
First season in
Yeah,
here.
I think it's a fair call.
Yeah.
I think if they can push up into that, 5, 6, 7 bracket, I think it's
Yeah.
another step forward. And again, a young team.
I
So
think if you come in with a new youth team, I think try to make finals in year 3 is a really good way.
Yeah.
Come in, blood yourself, then you're more competitive, and then you're ready to go for it in that 3rd year. So this is their 3rd year. Let's see how they go.
Well, especially
Second
if you
year.
come in as
Second
predominantly,
year, yeah.
if you come in as predominantly under 18s, under 20s.
Yeah.
It's a 23 and under comp. That's a lot of basketball.
You play 21 and 22-year-olds, and you're
Yeah.
18. That's
Yeah,
a big.
exactly.
I think the difference too is that with men, the youth men are more likely to stick in there till the 22, 23.
Yeah.
As I said before, with our women, and I know other clubs are the same with the women, we've got 5, 18, 19-year-olds in the senior
Yeah.
women. They tend to progress a lot quicker
They
from
do.
youth to seniors.
You're right.
D1 men last season finished 3rd with a 12-10 record. Arnold Giffning is the coach once again. Naming rights sponsor Wilson Security, Impact Sports Promotions, Metro Signs All Over Bins also sponsors. Don't give me the All Over Bins joke. Impact,
Hoping someone else is,
Impact Sports Promotions, by the way, fantastic sponsor and do a lot around the league for many, many teams.
Yes,
they've
they do.
been a long-term league sponsor.
Absolutely.
Yep, happy for you to plug them all you want.
Right.
The Warlord. Some of the ins and outs. Who's going to take that away?
Big.
Go, go.
Really?
Johnny Lee over from Sherbrooke.
Huge one.
Yeah, it's
Massive.
Possibly the one of the biggest.
Apart from the next person, Brenton Charles from Ringwood.
Oh, hang on, just go back a step. What did Brenton get you for Christmas, by the way? Let's just work out how much we are going to pump his tyres up. What did he get you for Christmas, Beth?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding?
Brenton, what are you doing?
Wow.
Chris
He
Knox.
saves it for my birthday.
Oh,
that's
right,
right.
yeah, okay.
What did you get
That's
him
what,
for
that's what he
Christmas?
tells you
What did
anyway.
I get him for Christmas?
Probably something
I got
lovely.
him DVDs.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That were on his list.
It would have been
nice.
beautifully wrapped.
It was actually.
Yeah.
Great Chris.
Yeah,
Shout out to Crafts.
don't know that he appreciated a copy of Shrek and all that sort of stuff. Anyway.
Who says that with the type of DVD?
Oh, he's up with you. Come on, let's go.
No, there's nothing wrong with Snow One.
It's all, that's right. It's all in the family. Okay, let's go.
James Hicks over from Indiana Tech, the import.
Mm.
And Carl Teskey,
Tesky.
QABL.
Big Queenslander.
Yeah,
I
plays.
know another big Queenslander, he's about 7 foot. His name's Big Victor. I think Carl's pretty good though, isn't he?
I think he'd be.
Where else has he been?
He played at Mount Gambier, played at Albury Wodonga, so had a fair few years in Seagull as
Okay.
well. So yeah,
How
I
old
think
is he?
31.
Okay.
So I think he'll be a handy addition.
Yeah.
Players headed out: Shibuzu Alanu, the import from last year, back in the States, back in Texas. Jared O'Shannessy and Sean Connor have gone to McKinnon.
Yep.
Sam Birch, not sure where Sammy's playing at the moment. Not sure if he's playing.
Haven't seen him pop up anywhere.
No. Tell us a little bit about the pickups of Jared O'Shannessy and Sean Connor. How are they going?
Oh, really good. Yeah, Jared is a
Very good
phenomenal,
player.
phenomenal shooter, and Sean is a good rebounder and a strong player, and they both helped us a lot this year. So thanks for that.
Can I,
No worries, my
I'm
pleasure.
going to throw another point out there while
Sure.
we're on the Warrandyte team. I think this is a really good team. I think Brenton and Johnny just
Yeah.
make them so strong in the guard position. I don't think it's unfair, you might disagree with me, I don't think it's unfair to say that 12 and 10 last season was probably the record that they should have finished on with the team they have. I think most people probably thought they would have won around that 15-16 game mark.
I agree.
And it was the point that I think they just didn't quite
Two more
mesh.
to gel.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Jared Leonard missed probably 6 games during the season
and
with
that
injury.
hurts because, ex-NBL player and stuff. I think, though, when you add Johnny Lee in there, you add Brenton, we met the import, I don't know if he can play, but he's a bloody big guy.
Yeah, that you can. He's very athletic.
Yeah, so look, I think absolute title contenders, and that's not trying to overinflate them. I think on paper they're a fantastic team. I think Johnny Lee's just going to terrorise Div 1.
Yeah, he's going to be very
fantastic, and this is going to be a really good team to watch. But as we've said in that conference in Div 1, there's so many good teams. It's going to be really interesting to see how they go.
It's theirs to lose.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big call.
No, it's absolutely, and I thought
There's
it
a couple of guys running around from Mildura that aren't bad, by the way.
Yeah.
A couple of guys at McKinnon running around who aren't bad, by the way. Geez, that's a big call. Thanks for the pressure.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say they're going to win it, but for my mind at the moment, I will agree that I think they're the favourite, but I don't think it's a lay down that they'll win it because the division is so strong.
Yeah. Oh, same. Not just for obvious reasons either, but yeah, definitely title contenders.
Young man?
You're the best team on paper.
Wow. I
But
think
they were in 2012.
That's right, but I'm just saying they're the best team on paper.
I think finals. I think they'll make finals.
Geez, hopefully just scrape in.
The test. The test for Warrandyte is the same test for McKinnon, for Geelong, for Mildura, for Chelsea, for Southern Penn. It's the players 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got to have depth coming off the bench. I think that's the test for all of these teams.
Yeah.
None of the teams that we've spoken about that are going to be top 4 in each conference, none of them have got depth. So it's a level playing
If the
field.
Stars play the season for any of those teams, get through the full season, they're going to be good. And I think this is another team like that.
But it's a level playing field because
Absolutely.
everyone's in the same situation.
Do you then have similar aspirations to pushing state
Yes,
championships?
100%.
Okay, great. That's
100%.
And I think they've got some players in that team now that will handle that jump in the future, which is
They've been
fantastic.
there.
Our whole focus out at Warrandyte is to be better than McKinnon. Rightio. There it is.
I think we might see McKinnon pushing up.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, McKinnon and Warrandyte do play in round 1 on a Saturday night.
That was a nice fixture.
Yeah.
You guys are just another team.
They used to,
We have no hostilities with you guys. We just come play.
Rightio.
What you said about the
42 other clubs to talk about. There's Warrandyte. We wish them all the best this season with
Of
their
course you do.
No, come on. I say that about every.
No, it's tough. I know it's tough for you.
Yeah.
You do cop a bit of flack that people say, you're Warrandyte centric and all that sort of thing. But
Well, tell it how it is on here because
We
I
probably
don't
exacerbated
like
it a bit.
talking about them.
No,
do I?
no, he really doesn't actually.
We build it up more than anything. So he
Yeah.
has a bit of fun, and I think he thinks it
Is
very
it-
Mind you, you plug those sponsors pretty.
It's like
all
everyone's
over the
sponsors.
bin.
Anyway, it's all those people out at Warrandyte. All the best of luck during the season. Hope you do well. Just like every other club out there, I love them
That's right.
all. See you next time.